Gopi Jana Ballabha Girivaradhari Yasodanandana Prajajana Ranjana Yasodanandana Prajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivakacharya Tarasi Sima, the Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jam Vishnupad Paramahansa Brahmacharya Tarasi Shimad Divine Grace Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Srila Thakur Bhakti Vinod Ki Jai. Shri Gokishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Srimati Radharani Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Srimad Gita Upanishad Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Go Premananda Hari Hari Bol. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. All together, please. Om Jnana Timarandasya Ganandana Salakaya Chakshum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yukta Padakamalang Shri Gurun Vaishnavangsya Shri Rupam Sahagrajatam Sahagana Raganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Prijana Sahitan Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padang Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karana Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpite Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapcha Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavanishwari Prishabhana Sudadevi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, translation and commentary, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Today's verse 16-4. Chapter entitled The Divine and Demoniac Natures. Very dramatic. So, please repeat. Dambho, darpo, bhimānaś, krodhaḥ, pāruṣyam, evacha, ajñānam, cābhijātasya, pārtha, sampadam, āsurīm, dambho, darpo, bhimānaś, krodhaḥ, pāruṣyam evacha, ajñānaṁ cābhijātasya, pārtha sampadam āsurīm, dambho darpo bhimānaś, krodhaḥ pāruṣyam evacha, ajñānaṁ cābhijātasya, pārtha sampadam āsurīm, dambho darpa bhimānaś, krodhaḥ pāruṣyam evacha, ajñānaṁ cābhijātasya, pārtha sampadam āsurīm. Okay, go ahead. So, Vaishnavis, dambho darpo bhimānaś krodhaḥ pāruṣyam evacha ajñānam cābhijātasya pārtha sampadam āsurīm. So, word for word, please repeat. Dambhaḥ, pride; darpaḥ, arrogance; abhimānaḥ, conceit; krodhaḥ, anger; pāruṣyam, harshness; certainly; and; ajñānam, ignorance; abhijātasya, of one who is born of; Pṛthā, O son of Pṛthā; sampadam, the qualities; āsurīm, the demoniac nature. So, translation, Srila Prabhupada. Pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. These qualities belong to those of demoniac nature, O son of Pṛthā. Please repeat. Pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. These qualities belong to those of demoniac nature, O son of Pṛthā. So, Purport, Srila Prabhupada. In this verse, the royal road to hell is described. The demoniac want to make a show of religion and advancement in spiritual science, although they do not follow the principles. They are always arrogant or proud in possessing some kind of education or much wealth. They desire to be worshipped by others and demand respectability, although they do not command respect. Over trifles they become very angry and speak harshly, not gently. They do not know what should be done and what should not be done. They do everything whimsically, according to their own desire, and they do not recognize any authority. These demoniac qualities are taken on by them from the beginning of their bodies in the wombs of their mothers, and as they grow, they manifest all these inauspicious qualities. Okam karochi vācālam bhangam naitegarim yad kripatamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam darpo bhimānaś krodhaḥ pāruṣyam evacha ajñānaṁ cābhijātasya pārtha sampadam āsurīm. Pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. These qualities belong to those of demoniac nature, O son of Pṛthā. So this is Krishna introducing the demoniac nature. These last 6 chapters, Krishna is giving in the Bhagavad Gita here so much knowledge to make him strong in bhakti. At the beginning stage of bhakti, it is called buddhi yoga. Krishna is understood through bhava, through prem bhav. But at the beginning of sadhana, we have to have a good intellectual understanding. So many times in the early part of the Gita, Krishna says, buddhi yogam tam. I give buddhi yoga by which you can come to me. So that means at the beginning we have to use intelligence. In the Bhagavatam, Sumedasa, those that are intelligent, they will worship Lord Chaitanya and perform the Sankirtan Yajna. So how to become intelligent? You might think, I'm not intelligent, I didn't pass many exams. Krishna says in the Gita, I give knowledge, remembrance, intelligence, I give buddhi, don't worry about that. Actually, Krishna conscious philosophy is not dependent on some kind of material calculation of intelligence. It is dependent on the mercy of Krishna. So, for the sincere soul, Krishna supplies all intelligence. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayantite. I give intelligence by which they can come. And also the soul, as he becomes purified, he manifests real intelligence. Intelligence is not how to split the atom, rather it is how to realize Krishna. So buddhi yoga means that the awakening soul at the beginning stages of sadhana starts to realize the value of spiritual life, and Krishna, step by step, or rather in the terms of Guru Shakti, Baladeva and Ananga Manjari, they give intelligence to the soul by which he can progress to full Krishna consciousness. So in these last 6 chapters, there is so much knowledge. But it is not meant just in isolation. It is in connection to bhakti. Because we want to use our awakening spiritual intelligence ultimately to distinguish between matter and spirit. That is vijñāna. The intelligent person knows what is spiritual life and what is material entanglement. So therefore, here, we may not be fully purified. We may be a little proud, sometimes conceited. We may be a little arrogant. But we realize now, I should not cultivate those qualities. I should cultivate the qualities of a sadhu. And therefore, Krishna begins by making those evident at the beginning of this chapter. Divine and demonic. Here's the divine: fearlessness, purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of the Vedas, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault-finding, compassion for all living entities, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, freedom from envy, and from the passion for honor. These transcendental qualities, O son of Bharat, belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. So these are the qualities to be cultivated. And these qualities, today's verse, are those to be overcome. So how do we overcome? We overcome by being proactive. Krishna tells Uddhava in the Uddhava Gita, you want to realize me, Krishna, Uddhava? This is how you realize me. I'll tell you now the best way to realize me, how to become Paramahamsa, how to overcome the material energy. Don't fight against the bad qualities, rather practice this. See that I am situated in the heart of all living entities as Paramatma. See that all living entities are my part and parcel, mama angsa. See that through the eye of knowledge, jnana chakshus. See that everyone, the dog, the monkey, the cow, the ass, they are all my expansions. Yes, I am in Golok, I am Lord of Gokula, but the best way to realize me is to realize my presence in the heart of all living entities. that you're seeing now, here in this material world. And now that you're thinking, oh, that is Krishna. That is in two forms, as Paramatma and as Vibhinangsa, Mama Angsa Jiva Loke, as the Jivatma, then what should I do after I have this knowledge, this Buddhi Yoga? I should give respect. Usually, the Bhavarog, the problem in the material world is matsarya. Envy. Envy comes in three forms. We are hateful to those we consider above us. We have rivalry with those that we consider our peer group. I want to be better than that person. Conceit. And then we disparage those that we think are lower. Oh, that person is not educated. That person is a poor man. I'm very great. I'm very wonderful. I'm better. Look at him. That's his bad karma. Therefore he's suffering. So in this way, this is matsarya. This is the rogue in the mind. It starts with kama, esha, krodha, esha, rajaguda. It starts with lust. What? To enjoy the material world. This is the root of the demoniac quality. Lust, then comes anger, then comes greed, then comes illusion, then comes pride. You see these qualities here? Three: pride, arrogance, conceit. Krishna has just told us. Pride, and then matsarya. Because when we become proud, what Prabhupada always says, puffed up. We have very high opinion of ourselves. This is the material disease. And therefore we think, I am the judge of everyone. I can judge this person, I can judge that person, that person, he has got a good position by luck, by chance. No. Krishna says, how do you conquer this bad quality, this pride? You conquer by giving respect proactively. If you're busy giving respect to people, giving respect to the ladies, if you're giving respect even to the cow, the ass, the donkey, of course you give respect to the snake by keeping away. So you have the understanding, I have to see everything in relationship to Krishna. Vasudeva Savamiti. So it's okay, everything is in relation to Krishna in Golok, in Gokul. But you want to see the incarnation of Krishna? You want to see the expansion of Krishna? There's one sitting next to you on the bus. He is Angsa. He is part of Krishna. So he is the same in quality as Krishna. Therefore, become a sadhu. Manifest the divine qualities by giving respect. So yes, we naturally respect. We respect the father, we respect the prime minister, we respect the DM. They're in important position. But the devotee, the person with Buddhi Yoga, with knowledge, he respects also in another way through jnana chakshus, the eye of knowledge. It's not just giving respect to father and prime minister because they're in a big position. He's giving them respect in the ultimate vision of they are part and particle of Krishna. They are Vibhinangsa. They are the same quality as my Lord. And how I can become the devotee of Krishna, in my sadhana I'm practicing, I'm studying the Shastra, if I'm dismissive of my Lord's expansions. As they say in English, love me, love my dog. So you want to love Krishna, start by giving respect and realizing that Krishna is fully present now, here, in my own heart. Sometimes we see a painting, Krishna and then Jivatma. No, actually, Krishna is Atma Atma. Krishna is the soul of the soul. Krishna is within the soul. So, Krishna is within the soul. So if Krishna is within the soul, Srimati Radharani is there. Krishna is not lonely boy in the soul. He is there with Mother Yashoda, with Vatsalya Bhav. He's there with Sakya Bhav. The whole spiritual world is within my soul. But I'm looking out to the material world to enjoy. So also we should understand the root of this illusion. The root is ahankara. Right? In the mental body, it is 4 parts. Manas, Chittam, Buddhi, and ahankara. So when the soul looks away from Krishna, when he becomes Bahyamukh, in the 5th canto it explains that the living entity is like, enters the material world like a trader. He goes to the forest, meaning the forest of the material world, and he's trying to get some flowers, some roots, some grains from the forest, so that he can sell them in the marketplace and make a profit. So that is the material world. There is Vrindavan, the forest of devotion, but then there is the forest of the material world where everyone is trying to exploit. Why? Because instead of looking within themselves, antirmukh, instead of meditating on Krishna within my soul and seeing Krishna there with the whole spiritual world, I'm looking at the material world. And I'm thinking, I must enjoy this. So, when the living entity comes to the, rebels against the supremacy of the Supreme Lord, he falls into the material energy. He is Tatastha Shakti. He should be going to Krishna, but he's rejecting Sevabhav because he's rebelling against the supremacy of the Krishna, and he is thinking, I will enjoy, I will become Krishna, I will become Ishvara. And then I will become Bhogi, I'll become enjoyer. So, in the Shastra, Vishnu Puran, when the living entity rejects the shelter of Krishna, that shelter of Krishna is there through Sevabhav. And Srimati Radharani, she is Bhakti Devi. She is the shelter of the living entity. We are actually the children of Radharani. She is Shakti, Swarup Shakti. We are Jiva Shakti. We are born from Srimati Radharani. We are actually the children of Radharani. We are not Purusha Shakti. Baladev is Purusha Shakti. Vishnu, Vasudev, Shankarshan, Aniruddha, all the expansions of Purusha Shakti, they are Purusha. They are non-different from Krishna. They are expansions of Krishna to regulate material world, to enjoy spiritual leela. But we are Shakti. We are expansion of Srimati Radharani. If you read we are ultimately coming from Krishna, Ham Sarvasya Prabhavo, but we manifest through Shakti, Shakti Ma. So our shelter is Srimati Radharani, and she is Bhakti Devi. So our shelter, our connection with Srimati Radharani is through Seva Bhav, through service attitude. But we try to be Purusha, a false Purusha. We try to be the Supreme God. We try like Ravana. He wants to enjoy Sita, but he can't touch her. He's the big king of Lanka. He has everything. He has a big brother sleeping, Kumbhakana. He has everything. Big monstrous palace, many people saying, oh, you are wonderful. But he forgets everything. And he destroys himself because he wants to enjoy Lakshmi. He wants to enjoy Sita. So he becomes proud, conceited, arrogant, harsh, ignorant. But he can't. Because Shakti is to be enjoyed by the Supreme Lord. So when we try to enjoy the material world by control, we destroy ourselves. Why didn't Ravana become satisfied? Why didn't Hiranyakashipu? He conquered the whole world, universe. It's in the Puranas. Why didn't he become satisfied? No. He wanted to be Ishvara. Ishvara Parama. Ravana. Oh, no. It is Ishvara Parama Krishna. But so he destroyed everything. He lost everything. He have everything, but he can't become Ishvara. So material world, we are suffering by trying to become Ishvara instead of Sevak. Instead of becoming servant of Radharani and the manifestation of an Angamanjari, Guru Shakti, bona fide Guru, and Acharya, and the knowledge of the Shastra, Prabhupada said, hey, the demon, he acts whimsically. Pravittim cha, nivrittim cha. What is to be done and not to be done, that is in the Shastra. But the demon, he doesn't care about that. He wants to invent his own system, his own idea. So now we have that. This is Kali Yuga, right? Everyone has got a very good solution for the problems of the material energy. Oh, we should have globalism. We should have socialism. We should have capitalism, communism. We should have feminism. Then the world will be good. But there is no material solution to the material problems, ultimately, individually and collectively. The solution is to become liberated from the material energy by Sevabhav, getting spiritual realization and manifesting the qualities of respect to the environment. People say, oh, the environment is terrible. There's global warming, there's pollution. Yes, but what is the solution? It is to understand that this is the energy of Krishna. I must respect it. It is the gift of Krishna. I should respect it, but I'm trying to exploit it. So when I go to space, I say ridiculous things. I'm going to Mars, and I'm going to conquer space. That is Ravana's mentality, is it not? He doesn't think, I'm going to space to enjoy a holiday on Mars. No, I want to conquer. Right? We are used to hearing that, right? Oh, we sent a bus to Chandralok, and we conquered the moon with a cartoon. So, this is the material illusion, and it's all coming from pride, right? Being puffed up. Because instead of becoming servant and having that pride, there's two types of pride. If you look in the dictionary, I looked it up in preparation. One is hubristic pride, and the other is called authentic pride. So hubristic pride means, as Prabhupada translates, puffed up. And then that comes, arrogance comes next out of that. Arrogance means that, hey, you be quiet, you listen to me. I'm sitting in the chair, I'm the big man. I know better than you. You're speaking, but I already know everything you say. So you be quiet. That is arrogance, right? Aggressive. It is pride, but it is aggressive externally. And then you saw that conceit. Conceit means it's more like I'm the prettiest girl in the room. My headdress is better than anyone else's. I'm not saying this is the case. But I have the best motor car in the car park. That is conceit. It is a high opinion of one's possessions and one's self. So then that leads, as you saw there, to harshness. Because you think, I'm superior, so I can be the big boss. This is all illusion. Illusion. Pride, illusion, harshness, and then envious behavior. So the solution is to have respect. Just like Mahaprabhu, he said what? Amanina maninena. Don't want respect. Don't try to get respect. But give respect to everyone. Krishna tells Arjuna in the Gita, Arjuna, I'm going to tell you the biggest secret now. Manmana pavamad bhakto majjaji mam namaskaro. So now we know through jnana chakshus that what is that? That means to give respect to Krishna in the heart of all living entity. If we just come to temple and say, oh Krishna, I give you obeisances, I give you nice tulsi garland, that is good. But that is Kanishtadikari. Madhyamadikari is the actual Vaishnav. And he has realization in everybody's heart, there is Krishna. And instead of calm, trying to exploit, he gives respect. So he's proactively there. Do you see my point? He's not thinking, I should not be lusty. I should not think about this. I should not be proud. I should not be harsh. No, he has a proactive solution. He's practicing respect. Amanina maninena. And mam namaskuru. He's giving respect to everyone and every creature and even the insentient material energy as aham sarvasya pravavo matak sarvam pravartate, as the energy of Krishna. Then he is respecting Srimati Radharani, because Srimati Radharani is the Swarup Shakti. So all the energy, the material energy, the Chit Shakti, the Achit Shakti, the Jiva Shakti, ultimately that is manifest through Srimati Radharani. So then he gets the mercy of Bhakti Devi. He gets the mercy of Guru Shakti Ananga Manjari. He becomes enlightened. So without that respect for the creation and the Jiva Shakti present in every living entities, if he tries to go to Krishna, he's jumping over. He's not going the right route. If you want to see Narendra Modi, you go through his minister. You don't knock on the Prime Minister's door and say, hey, Narendra ji, I have a good idea. No, you have to go through the minister. So you have to go through Bhakti Devi, you have to go through Guru Shakti. That is in Ananga Manjari Samputika. You should read that Baladev, first Purusha Shakti, Purusha avatar, expansion of Krishna, his Shakti is Ananga Manjari. Krishna's Shakti is Radharani. So in Mahaprabhu Leela, Nityananda is Baladev and Janava is Guru Shakti. So esoterically we understand that when we're in the period of sadhana, we are under the shelter of Baladev, Guru, primal Guru, and Ananga Manjari Shakti. So by taking shelter of Ananga Manjari and Baladev, we become purified. Brahmanda Brahmite. By Guru, we stop wandering in the material energy and we become introduced. Ananga Manjari is the younger sister of Srimati Radharani. So when we are purified, when we go beyond Buddhi Yoga to Bhava, to Prem Bhav, to Bhakti Bhav, to Bhava Bhakti, then Ananga Manjari takes us and gives us to Srimati Radharani. This is the esoteric aspect of Bhakti Sadhana. And then the intelligence is natural. These qualities that we read at the beginning, verses 1, 2, 3, they are the natural qualities of the soul. These, in chapter 4 here, in verse 4, these are the unnatural qualities of the soul who is trying to enjoy the material world. So when he has this act of rebellion, of course each jiva, tatastha shakti, may come with his own particular mood of rebellion, but basically he's rejecting seva bhav to serve himself. Seva bhav is the whole thing. Sevan mukihi jivado swayameva spuryada. Seva bhav. Seva bhav to all living entities. What is the other verse? Rishikesha rishikena sevanam bhakti uchyate. What does Krishna say? 4th chapter. Tadpadi pratipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Seva. So, in the spiritual world, everyone has seva bhav. In the material world, everyone has serve myself. So that is because through rebelliousness, they come under ahankara. They think, they lose their spiritual nature, their spiritual understanding of the self, because they are not cultivating or starting to cultivate seva bhav. They are cultivating in ignorance, as this is the demoniac quality, their harshness, ignorance. It's the last quality Krishna said to Arjuna in this verse. Ignorance means they're ignoring Krishna. Sometimes we think, oh, he's an ignorant person. But the real ignorance is to ignore Vasudeva Savamiti. The real knowledge is to realize everything is the energy of Vasudeva. And everything is connected to Vasudeva. And to see everything in that way. And then my bhajan begins with giving respect to everything that has come from Vasudeva. How I can be, Prabhupada said there in the verse, in the purport, you remember, the demoniac, Pṛthā, they try to become a devotee, but their idea is to look good, but they're carrying poison. So, this is the material problem. We want to exploit every position to enjoy. And we enjoy thinking this body. We become ignorant of our spiritual nature, and then under the supervision of Mahamaya, the Achat Shakti, Radharani's Durga Devi, we think, I'm this material body. So my profit is to enjoy this material body. So two things. Once this rebellion and forgetfulness thereof enters the consciousness of the fallen soul, he starts to think all sorts of nescient ideas within the consciousness, and then growing out of these nescient ideas, he has a fruitive mentality. I will perform this activity to get this result. I will do this to get that. I will do that to get this. And through nescience in the consciousness, he will have many different ideas. Marxism, capitalism, feminism, thisism, globalism, all sorts of material adjustments. And all the time, death is approaching to take everything away. Like Ravana lost everything. He wanted to exploit Sita. He didn't want to serve Sita. Hanuman wanted to save Sita, serve Sita. Sita is the consort of Ram, not Ravana. So the devotees, Hanuman heads the army of Ramchandra, they all love Sita as Ma, Sita Ma, my mother. I love her, I respect her, I want to see her happy, I want to see her next to Ram. So the devotee's happiness is to unite Shakti with Shaktiman, to unite Krishna with Radharani, to unite Radharani with Krishna. That is the devotional mood. So the devotional mood we have to cultivate on the basis of hearing from Guru, hearing from Acharya, commentary, hearing from the Shastra, proactively. Then the unnatural qualities listed here will naturally drop off. And then the natural mood in the material world of fruitive desire based on nescience, illusory ideas, that will drop off. Because that is superficial to the soul. The divine qualities are natural to the soul. Because the soul is divine. Mama angsa jiva loke, jiva bhuta sanatana. But we are angsa, yes, but we are vibhinangsa. So, vibhinangsa means separated part. What is separated? Oh, you just said Vasudeva Savamiti. So if everything is Vasudeva, how are we separated from Vasudeva? Well, it's one and different. Achincha Bhed Abhed. Yes, we are always united with Krishna, but we're also vibhinangsa, separated. So what does that separation mean? It means that we are not Purusha Shakti. We have a separated identity. Baladev knows that he is Param Purusha. Vishnu knows he is Param Purusha. That is his identity. But the living entity has a sense of individual self. That is first point of nature of living entity. He has a sense, yes, I'm not Purusha when he's in a sane condition. But what is the other aspect of vibhinangsa? Vibhinangsa means that he has separated desire. He can control, he can focus, he can desire according to his will. So therefore we have the conception free will. Free will means that I am the Ishvara of my will. So if we want to be Ishvara, the aspect of Purusha within us, because ultimately we've come from Param Purush, Krishna, we should be Ishvara of our will. Do you understand? Many people think, I want to be Ishvara. I want to control the world. But I can't control my mind. It is more difficult to control the mind, the will of the soul, than to control the material world. You want to be Ishvara, then control your desire. Desire is not the enemy. Desire is your friend. You must desire, just like we sing many times. What do we sing? Mora e abhilas, ye prasade pure asha. That we want to desire spiritual advancement. This is the secret of advancement. That if we want bhakti, the root is desire. If we want to become entangled in the material energy, the root is desire. But who is controlling our desire? It is not Krishna. Krishna is the desire tree. He is fulfilling everybody. If you want to become Paramahamsa, you can. If you want to have divine qualities, the root is your desire. What do you choose? Krishna, he will make you the follower of Ravana if that's your choice. If your choice is to be the follower of Baladev, he'll make you that. Krishna is liberal. He's the ultimate liberal. He's the desire tree. So the root of success is desire. Just like Dhruva Maharaj, he went to the forest. I want to see Vishnu. He asked his mother, how do I see Vishnu? His mother said, I heard that sadhus, they go to the forest. So he immediately went, okay, I'm going to the forest. So he was dhruv, dhriti, he was fixed. And then in 5th canto, there is Jad Bharat. He didn't speak to anybody else because he didn't want to be distracted from his desire to realize Krishna, Param Purusha. Yes, I'm going to finish. I hope I'm not disturbing you. So you see the point. So this comes the root. Divine and demoniac, it is a matter of our choice. You understand? And your choice is your choice. So if you understand that, if you understand that it is according to my choice, then you have, the path is open. I can choose to respect everyone, or I can choose to exploit everyone. I can choose to give respect on the basis of spiritual knowledge, or I can develop these ignorant qualities, arrogance, conceit, harshness, ignorance, 6 qualities there. I can cultivate what I like, and the result accordingly. So this is karma and karma phal. But in bhakti, we perform yajna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. By associating with holy name, by taking shelter of sadhu, asatsangi tyagi, rejecting bad association, just like Jad Bharat, and cultivating sadhu sangha through seva bhav, and giving seva bhav to all living entity, then we become fixed on the spiritual plane by jnana chakshus. Then we develop bhava, and through bhava we realize swarup siddhi. We realize Krishna. So in this part of the Gita, Krishna is giving so much food for the intelligence. Don't cultivate this bad quality, Arjuna. Cultivate the good quality and become dhriti. 13th chapter, there's 5 elements given for the consciousness. Sukeshu, dukeshu, happiness, distress, attachment appulsion, and driti. Driti is a quality of the mental body. Driti. So through sadhu sangha, through guru, through acharya, through shastra, we can become driti, fixed. Just like Dhruvaloka. And we cultivate that by sadhana bhakti, regulated devotion. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, any question? Yes, one question. Maybe there's no time. Okay, we'll have one question. Why not? In the spiritual world, there's no material time. So remember, you have everything in your hand because you have free will. And according to how you use your free will, your desire, you will get the result. Don't think I'm too old, I'm too young, I don't know. Just have desire.
Hare Krishna.
That's giving me a hint. Okay, one question.
So sorry.
Are you going to dance? You started.
Yeah, yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Prabhuji,
Speak clearly.
Yeah. Wonderful words from you. Yes, Krishna is the soul of the soul. I love
yes,
that.
Atma.
Yeah.
Krishna is the soul of the soul.
And he is within, along with the entire spiritual world. Everything I understood, but one thing I am not getting the answer. Nowhere. You emphasize so much on seva bhav.
Yes.
But scriptures are loaded with the fact that, for example, that there is nothing called seva. I am giving you the example.
So you mean
yes.
all this word in the dictionary?
No. I'm not arguing on that. I am not. Just,
there's nothing called seva, you think?
Sur nar muni sabki yah riti Ramayana says sur nar muni sabki yah
Anyway,
riti
we finish now. I can tell you there is seva. You don't know it. You should practice it. You have to decide.
Because
so
we are
thank you all very
Prabhuji.
much.
Hare Krishna.
Now we're going to have a very nice presentation. For Radhastami tomorrow. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Did I end from